Hello, I am Professor Julio Rezende. Today we'll be talking about the space health and sustainability, the case of Habitat Marte. Okay, Marte means Mars in Portuguese, okay, just you know. Our first mission was held during December 27th. Also was founded by me, Professor Julio Rezende, and we are operating the semi-arid of northeast of Brazil, okay, one area with a lot of cactus in great part of the landscape. In this case, we are the only space analog station in southern hemisphere here. Also, we are in a semi-arid region of Brazil that covers 10% of the Brazilian territory. As you can see here, we are based in the corner of South America. Also, I live in Natal, that means Christmas. Also, it's Habitat Marte is 100 kilometers in the countryside, 2 hours driving. This is a photo of our complex. As you can see here, our first building is auditorium, the second is the main habitat, and the blue one is the greenhouse. The photo of our front facade, also our goal is be a self-sustaining habitat. This means that we are connected with smart sanitation, that we are interested to collect water and also the sewage treatment plant, also the use of desalination systems. Also, the second important point is production of our own food in a greenhouse, and also using systems of aquaponics and hydroponics, also the use of solar energy. We believe that habitat that considering these three important elements can be operated in many parts of the world. Also, if future space habitats needs to consider the three important dimensions. In Habitat Marte, we developed in-person missions. In-person missions happens the intervehicular activities inside the station, also the extravehicular activities in the outdoors. Also, in-person mission presents a value of $100 by participants by day. Also, one of our strong points is the possibility to organize missions according to demand. These are some photos from inner activities, inter-vehicular activities. Also, an example of the extravehicular activity. Also close to us, there's a stinking volcano, a very good place to develop extravehicular activities. Also, we are developing a second habitat in the same complex called lava cave habitat. In the lava cave habitat is a very interesting place because we are connected with a perspective of in situ resource utilizations, because for Mars exploration, the researchers consider the great possibility to use the lava tubes where it's possible the crew and the possible settlement be protected from cosmic radiation. Okay, also we received international participants, Rodrigo Santiago from the POSO program in one of the missions. In this case, what lava cave habitat can inspire us to think? We have some questions, important questions, like why cave is a good place to simulate Mars? Also, why dust is dangerous to astronauts? What problems would occur to astronauts in a cave? About more challenge to live in a cave? What they would do in a cave? These are very important questions that they need to think. And we believe that the simulation in a cave would present very good results to think about Mars exploration in the future. Also, what are possible technologies to support space exploration? What astronauts would do in the Mars landscape? What are possible accidents with astronauts? How to save and treat the astronauts? These are very important questions related to safety and health of astronauts, and also we need to think about how to deal with possible difficulties that astronauts would have in space. Also, because of that, it's very important we consider and train in analog habitats, as in Habitat Marte, also in the lava cave habitat based in Brazil, semi-arid. Also, we have about our main topic. We can talk a lot about the space health in space analog missions. In this case, we are developing a survey before the mission to predict possible health and psychological issues. Also, we present guidelines for physical preparations, also guidelines for astronauts workouts, also during the mission. Also, we are interested to think about water consumption, also personal sustainability, trying to observe psychological issues. Also consider about health when the astronauts are using the spacesuits. Also health during the extravehicular activities to provide more safety to astronauts. In this case, we are developing a lot of safety and health protocols, also interested to think about leadership, entertainment as a key point of related to mental health. In a survey that we are applying before the mission, we are trying to predict some possible health and psychological issues. We are trying to identify heart conditions, health conditions for workouts and physical activities, also history of episodes of RNA loss, muscle and bone disease, blood type, emergency contact from someone in the case of emergency, allergy to drugs, food and particles, pre-existent disease, also use of controlled medicines, the use of psychiatric medicines, occurrence of psychiatric emergency, if he's user of cigarette, and if he's vaccinated for COVID. These are important topics that we are requesting and talking about the candidates for the missions, to trying to predict possible difficulties and trying to provide a safer mission to astronauts. Since the beginning of pandemics, during March 2020, we had difficulties to operate the in-person missions in Brazil because the possibility to spread the disease from one participant to other analog astronaut. And we developed a methodology of virtual missions. Is also these virtual missions presents collaborations and contributions for health. Okay. In this case, in the virtual missions, we are inviting the participants to think about a station on Mars. Okay. This station on Mars presents 7 facilities: the engineering center, sanitation center, health center, greenhouse, power station, main station, and launch pad. Also, these missions happens during 2 weeks, and the price to participate is $70. Based in these missions, the methodology of space analog missions, in this modality of virtual missions, we started to receive participants from many Brazilian states. Also, one of the participants was Marcos Pontes, a Brazilian astronaut, also Minister of Science and Technology. He was an invited researcher during the launching of Perseverance rover during last year, during July of 2020. Okay, and now we are having participants from many countries, and one of the topics is in the virtual missions is the space health for Mars and Moon exploration. We are trying to present some guidelines for the health of astronauts in future missions on Mars, related to suggest physical preparations, astronauts workouts, water consumption, also health using the suits, health is used during the extravehicular activities, when is presented a greater potential of happens accidents. Okay. Also, safety and health protocols, team development, leadership, entertainment. Also, we imagine that it's very important for astronauts try to think about the mental health, and this is an example. The astronauts consuming literature, also digital content, and how this would be important to them to keep the good mental health. Okay, also would be interesting have the plants aboard of the station. The plants would provide the importance of about evaluation of air quality, bring nature to space habitat, possibility of vegetable production also would be helpful for meditation. Okay, the importance of workouts during the missions, as we mentioned before. Also collect data from astronauts, also considering some topics like temperature, mental condition, heart rate, calorie consumption, glucose, level of physical activity, blood, urine, feces. Also the importance of periodic exams, generating reports, generating alerts. Also, we need to think about how the possibility of threat related to cosmic radiation, challenge to predict possible disease, also psychological inquiries about distance from family. And all the studies that we are developing that also complementary to space sustainability is about the aquaponic system, sustainability, spacesuits, 3D printing, rover development, the audio engineering challenge, team development, leadership, entertainment. Also research focus on Mars and Moon, in-situ resource utilization, life support system, sanitation in space, health on space, space farming and Mars-Moon analog soil, energy generation on Mars, also the production of propellants and transportation systems. These are some results from our missions. In this case, we are developing until now, November 2021, 88 missions, 26 during 2021. Also, we are achieving more than 500 participants in our missions. And these are some countries participating in our missions in Brazil, but great part of them in a virtual mode. Also, recently, during September 15th, 2021, we received the Brazilian president of Brazilian Space Agency in our facilities. And these are my contacts from Brazil. We have a calendar for missions during the entire year of 2022, and everybody are welcome to take part, okay? And thanks so much. And please contact me as soon as possible if you have interest to be in a space analog missions. Also, health is a very important key issue related to space exploration. Thanks so much.